morning and happy Monday. It is a new week, and this week Owen starts the summer scheme, so and he's really excited. We're about to go and get Alfie. So it's in his school, but it's on the other end of the school. So for today we're just going to drive down, park there and walk over to the other side. And Alfie and I are going to sort stuff out in the garden. Some of the plants have been really damaged. Sorry, excuse me, my child is squealing. Come on, let's go. No, it's okay. He's allowed to bring this. Leave him. It's okay. Some of the plants were extremely damaged in the wind. Some of the fruit is not growing anymore. It's taking energy out of other plants. So I'm going to pull some out, the ones that are really damaged, to try and salvage some instead of trying to salvage everything and having nothing in the end. So that's my project of the day. And
for Halloween pumpkins.
Yeah, the pumpkins, the broad bean that was beside the pumpkin got very damaged, not growing anymore. It's looking that like it will die. So I've pulled it out already, but now we're gonna go in the car. I'll catch up with you after. It's quite a bit later now. It's about 12 o'clock, and this morning I cut the grass in the garden. I pulled out some of the plants that were either ill or infested with aphids, which I could not get under control. I basically did some damage control. It rained a lot lately, and some of the flowers literally rotted because they were so damp and they couldn't dry. So I've just pulled out the flowers that were too bad because they were now half rotten and half infested with aphids. So I thought, instead of taking the risk of it spreading to my other plants which were in good condition, I'd rather remove a few damaged plants that would anyway come out soon. Alfie! We're now going to next to collect 3 parcels. We've had to place a delivery for an order for French, like for clothes for France, which came in 3 different parcels. So 2 of them, the last 2 are here now. And then we ordered some of the uniform stuff for Owen for next school year. Because I wanted to get it done before we go to France, and some of it has arrived too, so we're gonna go and collect everything. And this monkey is not happy because he doesn't like shoes and he doesn't want shoes, but we need shoes. We're hoping his new sandals turn up soon. Right, so we went to Next, came home, had lunch, went to pick up Owen, who's back from summer scheme. And tomorrow they're having water fight, so he needs a water gun because apparently everybody has somebody who doesn't have any. So we're in Tesco's now, hoping to find a water gun because I don't want to do every single shop this afternoon. I had planned to do some work. So let's see if Tesco's can help us.
I think that like at the end, like our home time.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm getting a water gun.
Sorry, I'm drinking. I'm really thirsty. Okay, let's go. It's hot in the car. It's very hot today. And we find some guns. 4 guns for £3.50. I don't think we can beat that. So Alfie's getting 2 and Owen is getting 2.
So I get the blue and red ones, and Alfie gets the green and orange ones. And
Alfie also got a little gardening set that he's holding with his toy there. Owen has one and Alfie didn't have any. So I thought it's only fair if they have one each so they can help me in the garden. It's very hot, so I want to get driving with the windows down because it's too hot, and get home where it's a bit cooler inside the house. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I don't think I vlogged yesterday, but I can't remember for sure. I minded the girls, the 3 girls of my friend Therese, and while she was having an appointment. She's going on holidays now, so she had a lot of things to sort out, so I minded the girls while she was sorting that out. And Owen is aware of the summer scheme. We decided that he was going to do 2 weeks, and we decided to just do the 1 week and not do next week because it's much longer than school. Like, it's an hour longer and it's a bit too much for him. Owen is a child who, although he does like to socialize a lot, he's a bit like me. He's an introvert, and when he socializes too much it becomes a bit too much and he gets very upset and cranky and he can't cope anymore. So we decided I want him to finish this week even if he's finding it tough, because we've paid for it, and I think, you know, sometimes he needs to tough it out really. He's enjoying it, but he said it would be nice if it wasn't as long. So I think that says it all. It was very hot the last 2 days for Northern Ireland, should I say, but the rain is back and the cooler weather is back. so that might help a lot as well to make him less tired. This morning, so today I am kind of sorting out a lot of stuff in the house I need to do, ordering the shopping, sorting out the laundry. I have a massive to-do list I want to finish before going on holidays, and I'm trying to tick as many boxes on that as I can just to clear my head. And I'm doing a really good job right now. I've done what I do twice a year, usually before we leave the house. I don't like to leave a lot of food in the house, and I also don't like food to be sitting. I don't like to have a lot of food at the same time in the house. I like to be able to be in control about how much we have and use it up as much as we can, so we don't end up throwing out food, which I don't like to do at all. So before we go on holidays, I always start by going through all the cupboards and clearing out everything that needs to be cleared out, and reorganizing things so I know what I have. And usually the month before we leave, every time I'm going to do the shopping, I look at what we need to use up in the cupboards and buy stuff to add to that to make meals, which is what I've done right now. I'm about to order the shopping, so I thought I would show you how I organize the cupboards in the kitchen. I know some of you really like this kind of thing, so I'm going to share it. Bear in mind that I haven't gone through my baking cupboard yet, so this one is not done yet, but I will do it after the bin is being collected. Our bin is full, and I'm pretty sure there will be quite a few things I need to throw out, and it's being collected tomorrow morning, so I'll do that one tomorrow. So in this wonderful cupboard, so I'm going to put everything else. So we have like Nutella, peanut butter, and a new unopened jar of Nutella. And then, now that it is all organized, there is couscous. This is like a soup. This is all rice. Most of them are just basmati rice. Same again, because everything was a mess. I didn't know I had that many. Now every time I make a courgette bake I use about 4, so I mean they go quickly. Then we have pasta, more pasta, and then like smaller pasta for soups at the back, which I'm not going to use just yet. I'll use more in autumn winter, so I keep them at the back. Lentils to make soup as well, and that's it for the top one. And the bottom one, which was also very messy, but I have now reorganized, we have cereals here, and then more cheese over there. So it's very bare. This is kind of the breakfast one, but we always bring a lot of tea back from France because there's actually a lot of choice, but we only keep the one we use on a regular basis in here. This is like the hot drink thing, so there's like stuff for hot chocolate, there's teas, yeah, as you can see, loads of things. And we just keep the stuff for every day here, and then the backup we have in here for the tea, and up there for the other hot drinks. So now that this is done, I've also sorted a lot of medical stuff, because we go on holidays and both James and I are on medication every single day. We need to make sure we have prescription that cover us for until we come back, like for about up to a week after we come back. So we sorted out ordering all the prescription. I need to order medical equipment for myself, so I have that ordered too. We posted all the forms we needed, and now I'm going to order the shopping. Then I have laundry there. This is all clean but needs to be folded, so I'm going to sort that out and then make lunch for Alfie and I. Owen is at the summer scheme until 3, so I'm trying to make the most of my time. But today is a day at home sorting out everything, and the weather is perfect, right? Because it's absolutely rubbish. So I don't want to go out, and I'm so glad I was able to enjoy being out the last few days when it was nice, and now that it's rubbish, it's the day I picked to do stuff at home, so that's great. So let's get this shopping ordered. Welcome to summer in Northern Ireland. The heavens have opened. What's happening, Alfie? I know. And today I will not need to water my plants. Oh no, what happened? Good afternoon and happy Thursday. Look like this because we just got soaked. I went to pick up Owen at the summer scheme. Didn't vlog this morning because I'm trying to get the house sorted. I'm trying to catch up on editing. I'm almost 2 weeks behind, which is so bad. But I'm getting there. Yeah, take your trousers off. You're soaked? Yeah, just take them off. But thought we would vlog. I wasn't sure I would vlog today because there wasn't very much interesting stuff, but Owen has just received a very big parcel. So yeah, and also I have received a parcel. I'm going to show you the shop name on it. without revealing all my details if I can. Lindy Bob! I have ordered 3 dresses. I want an extra dress at least to go to France. I've ordered 3. And I'm definitely not keeping 3. I'm keeping 2 or 1. Potentially 1. There's one for sure I want, that in the lot. There's a second, and the second I don't know. But I will try them on later properly with a proper bra. I have like one of these soft cup bra, which kind of supports things but not enough to look nice. Oh, and what is this? We'll do that in a second. And also we've received Alfie's sandals, which are, can you find them all? The yellow ones? Hold on. There's so much mess everywhere. I just took them off his feet. Oh, there. We finally found some sandals wide enough for Alfie. They are Birkenstock and they are all, it's like all a plasticky, it's a bit like the Crocs material, but it means that he can go to the beach with them and they are wide enough for him. So that's good. We had ordered the first size. He's a 7.5 and I ordered the 8, which was too long, and with sandals, you know, it can trip over. And this one is actually a tiny bit too big in the 7 as well, so they must size big. They actually do, because I use Birkenstock and I know I use the lower size for me. So we're now going to open the present. This is a present from his godfather, who had got him delivered a Lego train. I can't remember how much I vlogged of this. We got a Lego train delivered. There was a bag of pieces missing, so we had to return it, and it was redelivered and it was fine. We built it, and this is something to go with it apparently, which was delayed and is now there, so we're gonna open it.
A taxi and waiting area.
What is it?
It's a train station.
Is it the train station to go with your train? Oh, that's really cool.
Taxi.
So he got a train set with like a remote control train with some tracks, and now he has the train station to go with it.
And now
there's a shop and all in it.
Yeah, like almost like a toy shop.
And there's another bike, a blue bike this time. It's a light blue one, this one.
Yeah.
How cool is
it?
And
the other one was red.
Yeah. Are you happy?
Yeah, then there's... Oh, what?
Yeah. Oh, Alfie has seen it.
D. 5 until 12. D. So I'm at least 20 ages to get this.
Yeah.
I think for those ages to get it in between 5 and 12 and in between them.
Yeah, so you get 4 more tracks, so you can actually make your big track thing longer with it.
Oh, no.
So you can put a train station in it. Right, we're gonna have more building to do today.
Yes. Yay!
So this is the extent of the building. There's 2 books. One has the people and the taxi and the bike. So Owen is building that bit, and I'm building the main building because it's taking longer and I'm a bit more experienced in Lego building.
And we don't want to both be building for too long. I'll be exhausted. I'm already.
And Alfie's trying to steal everything. Right, so the train's missing the rows at the moment. I can't find the pieces. They have been put down somewhere. Alfie, let's go fast. No. Alfie. So there's a train station. There is a train stop. Oh, and don't push it. And you can go. There's 7 different speeds. Owen. And then we can also go the other way.
I don't see the train station, by the way, guys. You? Of course you do.
Are you finished? You make your taxi? Boys are now upstairs playing with the train while Owen is building more Lego stuff for it. It's 5:30, so I'm just put some pizzas on for them, and I'm going to tackle the mess in my kitchen. I can't stand this kitchen anymore. It's been tidied up properly on Tuesday, and it's Thursday, and it's a mess. So I'm gonna tidy up because I can't live like this. It's whenever there's too much mess, it just really annoys me and I can't function anymore. So I'm gonna tackle it now because I'm gonna show you how bad it is. So this is the state of the table. It's not, it's sort of bulky stuff, so it looks worse than it is. There's laundry I need to fold since yesterday. There you can see the laundry I need to wash since yesterday. The box from the train, then there's stuff everywhere all over the place. and this is a bag I've been filling with rubbish to bring out. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So it's not gonna take me too long, but while I'm waiting for their pizzas to cook, I'm gonna do that. So then I can sit down and relax. I didn't show you my selection of courgettes of the week from the garden. Some of them are very wonky, but it doesn't matter. We have 3 different kinds. We have the standard, like dark green, yellow ones, and light green ones. This is much better. The boy's pizza is cooling down. I have to take that box out and bring a few things upstairs, but I have shown you whenever, I think it was the birthday vlog, well, the one where we did a one party, that I bought this, the Method antibacterial kitchen cleaner, and I've been using it a lot. I absolutely love it. And in the shopping yesterday I decided to try new other stuff, so I got the antibacterial bathroom cleaner for upstairs, and I got the glass cleaner, and I got our fireplace is like a stone, black stone, like granite kind of thing, and I find it really hard to keep it clean because when it's clean either there's smears on it or no. And I saw that they had this in the range. It's a daily granite cleaner, so I'll try that. These are the detergents I would use on a daily basis mostly, or very regular basis, like several times a week. I'm by no means a super eco-friendly person. I'm trying really hard as much as I can, but I wouldn't claim to be an eco-friendly person. I use a lot of nappies and we do throw out a fair amount of rubbish. I do try my best to, in things I use daily, to do little changes that can make a big, can have a big impact. So instead of using, like, I used to use it antibacterial wipes. I have some left, but I've swapped to using kind of things like these that you can put in the washing machine and the tumble dryer with a spray. This is the last of my antibacterial wipes. And yes, I think, sorry, my toastie is shouting at me. Yeah, I do really want to try and make a few changes that can make a big difference on the planet, and I do believe that if everybody makes little small changes, it can make a big difference. So I did that in my garden by not using any chemicals at all and making sure I use only natural products. And trying to plant vegetables, so we have to buy less vegetables. We don't eat a lot of meat in general, but I'm making sure that we don't buy too much meat. I wouldn't be able to be a vegetarian, I don't think I could, but I don't eat a lot of it, and I'd rather buy good, well-sourced quality meat less often than meat that's done not in a very nice way every day. That's my bit for it. And then in skin products as well, I am very picky with what I use and what brand I use, and if any brands have any kind of ethical thing I don't agree with, I will not spend a penny on them. That's the way it is. Anyway, that was my little eco-friendly moment of the day, just to tell you that this cleaner is really good, and I've used it a lot over the past 2 weeks. So the living room is now the next step to tidy up. So I'm going to call the boys, get them fed, and while they eat I'll tidy up. I've made myself a toastie because I'm starving. I didn't eat lunch, which is bad, but I didn't, and I'm too hungry now. I'm gonna have a toastie. It's better if I eat early anyway, so that's good. And I'm gonna stop the vlog here for now, and I will continue tomorrow. Bye. I know I stopped the vlog, but look, there's a double rainbow and it looks amazing. And we are at the second double rainbow of the day. It's the most visible there, but it's almost full now. There's just a bit missing there. And there's a second one here, more faint, but it's there. I love rainbows so much.